Oh man, we are live. Welcome aboard, everyone. Friday morning in the UK, 8:30 a.m.
7 p.m. here.
And 7:30 in the evening in Australia. Thank you for that, Scott.
No worries.
Look at that. I made it on time 2 days in a row. That's got to be some kind of record. Don't know how long the show's going to go on for today. We'll just keep on going. There's people join us, for the usual suspects. The link is posted to the top of the YouTube chat. So if you're watching from Rumble or Twitch or Instagram and you want to take part and you're at your bench today, this is another Maker's Mojo edition. So that means you can quite happily take part, whether you're doing Legos or Diamond Art or whatever you're doing at your bench. Come and join us. We like looking at anything that people are making. So that'd be really cool. What else have I got to say? This is the last day of me using StreamYard as a platform for streaming to, because I don't know if you've heard, but they're doubling their prices on everything. And realistically, for a little channel like mine, can't afford it. So I think I'm going to go to Streamlabs. Looking into it last night. Okay, it's a bit more complicated and stuff like that. But hey, you can't just double. No company can double their prices and expect to keep the customers. Oh, sorry. Apart from the electricity suppliers, the gas suppliers, the water suppliers, bus companies and train companies. Oh, who else can double their prices and get away with it? I'm sure there's a few more, Scott.
Yeah. Although things are a little different here in Australia. So.
What, you mean you've got rules on what people can charge?
Well, actually, yes, there is.
It just seems to be a free-for-all in the UK right now. Just ridiculous. And of course, they're blaming COVID. Anyway, what's on your bench, Scott?
Bits.
Bits. I know you were busy spraying yesterday. Did you manage to get it finished?
I haven't finished total, but I've got to do the underbelly a bit different. I've just been trying to work out what colour to paint it. It's a bit dark there. I don't know why.
Let me put you up big.
But there you go. That's what I've done so far. It was going to be a tiger camo, but it's sort of turned into a normal regular camo. But it's still going to be different to the regular P47. And
thing is, I've never done a P47, so I don't know what the colour scheme is meant to be like.
And yeah, now I'm just trying to decide what to paint the underside now. It's either going to be dark sea grey.
Yeah.
Actually, I better do this so he's not looking at me upside down. There you go. It's either going to be dark sea grey.
Yeah.
Or some other colour. I've got to work out what I've got up on the shelf. That's.
You see, I thought the dark sea grey was a top coat, so it matched in with the ocean. I thought the underneath was always supposed to be like a sky colour. Or am I talking nuts?
Well, the British sort of went with a duck egg green for the underbelly of most of their aircraft.
Right.
But those colours did change during the war. So they started off with dark egg green and went to a different colour after that. And I can't think what that was. Us Aussies did their things a little different. So
that's because you're all mad lads.
I've got to have a look at what other colours I've got up there. I'm going to try and continue using Outlaws.
Okay.
The top coat is all Outlaw paint, and it's brilliant, I thought.
Well, I don't mind you guys advertising Outlaw paints as much as you want, mate.
Well, it's the first time I've used it. I mean, I've had them sitting up on the shelf for over a year, and because I've been waiting to get a spray booth so I can use it.
As I've said before, I mean, I would use Outlaw Paints in the UK if it could be a guaranteed supply, because I go through that much paint. I don't want to have to be struggling to get new bottles. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I've already experienced that, so I think I'm just going to wait a while until the word about Outlaw Paint spreads around the model shops and the suppliers, so there's just like a constant supply. But then again, I went last week to Monk Bar Model Shop to get a few bottles of the old XF2 white, and they only had one on the shelf, so I nabbed that and said, "When are you getting some more in?" Be a couple of months. What?
Oh, right.
Supply issues again with Tamiya.
Yeah, I went looking for some airbrush cleaner.
Right.
Because I'm down to my last bottle. And I can't find it anywhere. It's all sold out.
Seems to be something going on with paint at the minute across all the brands. I mean, reading an article last night before I went to sleep about Vallejo paints and how Vallejo have been bought out by a private equity firm, and all the workers are going on strike. So there's going to be supply issues there, because obviously private equity firms come in and they want to save money by cutting workforces, cutting pay, blah, 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 to make it more profitable. So it looks like Vallejo might be in trouble soon.
Well, bit of news on that. They did go on strike, but it has since gone back to normal services.
Right.
I can't remember the details of it, but yeah, they just wanted better work conditions and so forth, which they achieved. So
right.
They're all happy now and they're all back to work.
Because it would be just my luck, because I wanted to try and start getting a full collection of Vallejo. I mean,
yeah,
I've got loads of Humbrol. I've got a full collection of Tamiya. I'm not flexing or anything, but it's just something you do as you go along. You eventually get by natural growth a full collection of paints, because the amount of models you do, you end up buying them all. But as soon as I discovered Vallejo, which just great paint, great paint.
Well, it's really good for both brush painting and airbrush.
Well, their model color range is just stunning, and the Model Air as well. I just can't fault them, because either or. I mean, I can use the Model Air just to paint normally with a brush.
Yeah,
and I can use it in my airbrush, which is like weird. But anyway, maybe someone with a bit more experience of that kind of thing could tell us as the stream goes on. But yeah, I wanted to try and get a full collection of Vallejo, and then when I read about the troubles that they were having, that kind of worried me, because you don't want to end up with a bunch of paint that you can't renew, because doing the size of the models I am, I'll go through a bottle. If I try and get another one to finish the model, it's going to be a different color if I can't get the same manufacturer.
Yeah.
I mean, I've just had a thing here with I don't know if you can see it. I think I've brushed upon it now. Don't know if that's going to come out. Let me go big screen. So I am working on the marvelous Airfix 1-48 Lysander. Let me go big screen. There we go. You can see the instructions there on the table.
I'm hearing a lot of reports about that, so probably bring your hand down a fraction.
Right, here we go. So this is all sprayed. The top coat, the first coat is aluminium. Then I've airbrushed the cockpit green over the top, right? But then I brush painted this top panel. It's still drying now. I mean, a lot of it is dry. I wonder if I can bring that back. And it's two different colours.
Yeah.
Let me make this clearer. So this ring round here.
That seems to be lighter than the rest.
It is. But it's both out of the same bottle. Not the same bottle, sorry. There's one bottle used for the airbrush and this one for the brush painting. And they're both 71. So I'm just curious as to why, and I've never had this before. Anyway, that needs another coat, so I'm going to give that another coat now. Yeah, I'm on with the 148 Lysander. There are There are instructional errors that I've noticed, thanks to TBG, who pointed it out, and I've spotted some more as well in the instructions, which could have had dire consequences. And I will be pointing those out when I get to the video, because I filmed it all last night, and I've been working hard. As soon as I finished the stream yesterday, I went into edit mode and started filming a load of stuff. So there's some good stuff coming. Of this, I can promise you.
And no animals were harmed.
No, including me. Right. I'm using the wrong goddamn brush. Hang on, give me a sec. Hope everyone that's watching out there in Internet Land is well. This Friday morning, wherever you're watching from in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are live streaming to the Rumble, the Twitch, and the Instagram and the YouTube in full glorious 1080p for today. I don't know what's going to happen over the weekend, but we will see. As I say, I'm switching platforms because StreamYard is just too expensive, or will be shortly when they put the prices up. I guess I was kind of lucky because I paid by the year last year, and I don't think I'll make that mistake again. Well, it wasn't actually a mistake because it's run out just in time before they put the prices up. Viewers on Rumble and Instagram and Twitter, by the way. We have got a couple watching on Rumble right now, which is really cool. Please remember, once the chat gets going a bit later, you won't be able to see it all. You'll only see chat from people that are on the platform you're on. If you want to see all of the chat, what you'll need to do is open up another tab with my YouTube channel on. Let me go camera up while I'm talking to people. Here we go. Be a little bit more professional, Yeah, what you need to do is open up another tab, go to my YouTube channel, do a pop out on the chat. You don't need to stay on the actual YouTube channel because you can still watch on your favorite platform, but you'll see all the chat in one place if you do a pop out on the YouTube thing. If that makes sense. It's very good of you, David. Thank you so much, mate. Need all the viewers we can get at this time of the morning.
Morning, David. By the way.
I think what I'm going to do, if there's any more that needs to be cockpit green, I think I'm going to use the paint out of this spray bottle because we have variation in paint color. I don't know why. That never happens with the god of the gods of model manufacturing, Tamiya, does it, Scott?
I don't know. I'm trying to think whether it's happened to me or not. It's a firewall.
What?
The firewall of Lysander.
Yeah. I'm trying to do a little bit of weathering as I go on this so I don't forget. But there again, weathering on a 1:48 seems a bit pointless.
No, not really.
It's tiny.
Mm.
You need to get up with a magnifying glass to see the details. Oh, God, I'm going to upset all the small-scale modelers now. Where'd it go, H?
Yeah, 170 scale. Try that.
No. That's just a straight-up no. Has the new season of Reacher started yet, by the way?
I think that starts in March.
Right. Because it popped up on my thing and I clicked on it and it's just not available. So I don't know why they're advertising it. We've got Gremlins Modelling Mayhem Gary joining us as well. Good morning, Gary. Link at the top of the chat if you want to join us, if you're at your bench.
Yeah. Morning, Gary.
Well, that's not too shabby. We got 16 watching this Friday morning. Impressed. Mind you, we finished on 40 people watching yesterday, so
I might go flick some lights on and turn my AC off for a change.
Oh, is it getting chilly out there?
Well, it's saying it's 25 outside, but I don't really believe it. But, yeah.
I should have painted that before I put it in. Balls. Okay, black wash. Time for some black wash. Where are you? Where did I put you? You're around somewhere. And again, if you have just joined us, hang on, let's speak into the microphone. You might be able to hear me then. And if you have just joined us, Scott's on with his P47D, the two-part Tamiya kit. Basically, it's a box from Tamiya, comes with the P47D and the Willys Jeep. I am doing the epic Lysander 148 from Airfix, the new tool that's just been released. Just making the inside gubbins. No weathering gone on yet because, I've just been doing the basic stuff. Just getting things that are meant to be cockpit green, things that are meant to be aluminium. And I'm just about to paint up the little chair that goes in there. There we are, little chair, and then I'll be making the little pilot that goes in it as well. Great kit. I can't. Again, we're talking about this. I am. Oh, just broken an arm off. Where did you go? There you are. Let's try and glue you back on. The price point of this is really, really good. 35 quid for a lot. I mean, a lot of sprues. A lot of detail. I mean, the glass on it, look at that. I mean, I've got my unboxing video coming up. I'm going to finish off editing that today, and it will drop on Monday. But absolute bargain. £35 in the UK, this kit. And if you think that a 1:24 scale from Airfix is like 90 quid, 95, this is like a third of the price of that, but only half the scale. So work the maths out for yourself. Absolute bargain. And if this had been a Tamiya kit, you wouldn't have got this level of detail. And there's no way on this planet it would have been anywhere near the 35 quid mark. Probably talking more like 50 if this had been a Tamiya. Or Tamiya. Sorry, Tamiya. Say it properly, you dink. Come on, stay there. This arm kept on falling off yesterday as well, so I really am not used to doing this smaller scale. My scales are 124, 132, 116. So to go down this size, this scale for me is proving really difficult. I don't know how you guys do it, gluing these little tiny bits on. But it's a blessing. The Tamiya Extra Thin is an absolute blessing because it does set really, really quickly. So you only have to basically hold things on for a little while.
Yeah.
Utter respect for you, 1:72 guys. Seriously.
You want to have good eyes so you do that.
Yeah, Gary, I'm going to get the SOE version as well. Very good point.
Mm.
35 quid. I'm gonna get both. Thing is, you could very easily just turn this into the SOE version yourself. Strip out the other gubbins and just put some benches in. And a little ladder on the side.
Well, from what what was that? From what James was saying, you've got all the parts there for the SAE.
I'm going to wait and see what's left over on it. I mean, they did the same thing with the Spitfire Mark 9, didn't they? They put loads of bits on that were for the Mark 8.
Well, yeah.
That'd be a nice build, that Jaguar. Sadly, not my era. I try and stick to World War II.
A lot of people been asking for it for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
oh, different engine. Okay. What engines are there here? If I go
Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks for the info, Gary.
Yeah.
But realistically, you're only going to tell if the cowls are off.
9th of February, which is Sunday, we'll have the Roulettes doing an air show over Devonport.
What, you got an air show coming up? Oh, nice.
No, oh, well, it's only the Roulettes, but yeah. Going planned. Okay.
Do you know, I keep just across from my bench is that bloody Hurricane, and I keep on looking at it, and those glass panels are doing my head in, mate.
The what?
The glass panels on the engine.
Oh, yeah.
Try and see if we can see it. Every time I turn around, I see it. I think I've got to do something about that. Probably can't see it at home, but hang on, let me zoom in.
No, we can see it.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
It looks disgusting. I hate you, Trumpeter. I hate you.
Morning.
Like I said yesterday, it gives you that option to put the glass panels on so you can see the engine. And then you realise after you've finished the engine and put it all together and put the glass panels on, it wasn't worth it because there's basically no detail on the frigging engine. Utterly pointless. And then you've painted it all, so you can't repaint it and hope to get the same colours to match it. Morning, Sarah Jane. Welcome aboard. And this morning, nice and early, I am joined by the one and only Scott from Tasmania, which I've been well educated to know that Tasmania is actually in Australia and it's not a little island off the coast.
Well, it is an island. But, yeah.
I'm very coffee this morning.
We're pretty lucky, really, because we've got our own moat.
What do you mean? Explain.
Well, we're surrounded by water, so we can
right.
keep out.
I'm going to bring it up on a map because I actually did know that Tasmania was part of Australia, but I don't know exactly where it is. So
It's down south.
Tasmania map.
Yes,
Here we
south
go.
of Victoria. Here you go. I'll make it easier for you.
It's a bloody island. So you're not part of Australia.
We're part of the country.
Potato.
I mean, we're our own state.
Let me just do this. Oh, you sent me down a rabbit hole now.
Mm.
Present chat screen.
I don't know what you guys have over there.
I can see your house from here.
Eh? Yeah, that's me. And I'm right there.
Miles away. How many miles is that between you and Australia?
About 690, I think.
Wow.
That's nautical miles.
Right.
Or
Go on, mate. So what's a nautical mile compared to a normal mile?
nautical mile are usually used by mariners. I don't really know the difference.
Hey, that's what Google's for. Hang on. How long is a nautical mile?
It's roughly
1.15 miles to a nautical mile. So it's only a little bit more.
there you go. But it's only an hour flight in a plane, or a half hour if you go to Launceston and get on a jet. Yes, Phillip Island's just across the moat to me. Actually, fly over it coming home.
So is that what you actually call it over there? A moat?
No, we just called it a moat because when what happened in 2020, we had our own moat. We didn't have to worry about people trying to sneak in the border.
True. Yeah, very true, Gary. Oh, that'll be my phone, and I don't know where I've put it.
Ooh, the phone search.
Oof, not a call out. Yay.
Someone trying to sell you solar panels?
No, it's just a WhatsApp message. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome from the United States of Trump, the one, the only, King Bob. Hey, Bob, how you doing, mate?
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
How you going, Bob?
I mean, I was taking the mickey just then, the United States of Trump, but what happens when Donald Trump tries to change the name of America?
I don't know.
Big roar, I reckon.
What are we working on today, Bob?
Still working on the steamboat. Just did a lot of painting today, so got lots of painting has been done today.
Oh, nice. So
right.
I'm guessing you got them all primed up, have you?
Yeah. Haven't made any new progress on the actual ship itself. I've been working on sub-assemblies.
It's a big kit. Sarah Jane says, hi, Bob.
Good morning. So right now I'm just starting to put the lettering on the side of the ship.
Oh, Sarah Jones coming in on my channel.
Excellent. Yeah, just remember to spread the love around, everyone that's watching. We're up to 20 people watching right now. As the morning goes on, doubtless we will get more. And I always encourage people to show us a bit of encouragement. People giving their time up to come on the streams on these early mornings. All the links to their channels are in the description to today's stream. So please, if you get the time, just 5 seconds to nip over, give it a subscribe, or even watch via their channel to get some watch hours in for the guys. Mind Drops has joined us as well. Good morning, Mind Drops. Says hello again, folks. And Lindsay's joined us as well. Good morning, Lindsay.
Oh, morning, Lindsay, and hello, Panzer.
Morning, Panzer. How you doing, mate? As usual, the link to join us on the panel if you are at your bench today making stuff. It is a Mojo edition of my stream, which means anyone that's at their bench making stuff, whether it be Lego, diamond art, knitting, crochet, whatever hobby you have, if you're making something, if you have a talent, come and show us. Click the link at the top, crank up your webcam, boom, you're live on YouTube, Rumble, and Twitch in full glorious 1080p.
I'd say Pants is working on a coffee break, or as what we call it here, a smoko.
Sarah Jane says, hi, Deputy Panzer, hugs. I said that wrong. Hi, Deputy Panzer, hugs. And Gary says, hi, Mind Drops. No worries, Panzer. I've got 3 more weeks of doing these Thursday, Friday morning streams because I've got to take all my holiday allowance before we get to the 1st of April. So up to the 1st of April, going to be doing Thursday and Friday mornings. Then after that, it's back to the 6 p.m. usual streams, 6 till 7, 6 till 8, depending on who's streaming, which of my friends is streaming on that evening. And random pop-ups on the weekend. Right. What colour is Humbrol 33?
Don't know. I've never used any Humbrol paint.
Well, with it being an Airfix kit, all the paint codes are for Humbrol, which is part of Hornby anyway, the same company that owns Airfix. But all my paints are Tamiya, so I've got to look at conversion charts all the time. Oh, that's an easy one. That's matte black.
That would be XF1.
Do you know, Bob, you're absolutely right.
Oh, no, that because 1 is the black for any of the Tamiya's line. Paint number 1 is black. There's XXF, PS, AS, that's all flat black. So across the range. Paint number 1 is black.
Oh, you did it again.
And it's the paint that I use the most of is black. Followed by silver. Black and silver are the 2 colors I use the most.
Well, there's a lot of black and aluminium on this one, so... Also, if you're brand new to the channel, please take part in the chat. I have got subscriber-only mode turned onto the chat, but with no time set. So as soon as you subscribe, you can chat away. And the reason why I do that is because it keeps the trolls out.
And the Russian brides.
Well, I'm not so bothered about the Russian brides, Scott.
Yeah.
If any woman is willing to put up with my socks, they need a medal.
I'll go ahead and stream it over. I don't know how long I'll be here, but I'll go ahead and kick it on my side too.
No worries, Bob. Right, what colour are these bloody arms? 33. So they're black as well. Oh, okay.
If you don't know the colour of your arms, you've got problems.
It depends if I've bathed that year. Thing is, when we were kids, right, and, you know, with me being 60, it was a long time ago, but I can remember, like, my mum used to dump us all in the bath together. Like, my brother, my sister, we all just get thrown in the bath. And so it was always, once a week, everyone gets thrown in the bath.
Yeah, I remember those days. Although it was usually one after the other because there were so many of us.
By the way, I've got nothing against people who shower every day, but I just think it's overkill. We come from an age of lots of strikes and Labour governments and power cuts and stuff like that. England in the 70s, just awful place.
I believe there was a song about that.
Well, England being a horrible place.
No, living in the 70s.
Right, what else was back on this? 56. Oh, God.
I don't know if you had them over there, but Skyhooks, Australian band.
Don't know the band, mate, at all. And Tin Man's Model Garage. Hi, peoples. That's Tin Man.
Yeah.
It's different channels.
Hey, Tim, man.
Gary says, bath night was Sunday when I was a kid. Yes, same with me, mate. Day before school. Morning, Paul. How you doing, mate? Or evening, Australia.
G'day, Paul.
Where's face? East.
Yep, David Markey's a man after my own heart from back then with all the strikes that were on. I remember like candles
There we go.
all over the house and stuff like that.
Oh, Paul.
God bless him, Marky. I didn't see him come in. Oh, there he is up top. Sorry.
Dominique's in as well. Dominique, Plastic Monkey, welcome aboard. Guys, as usual, link at the top of the chat. If you're at your bench working, pop in and join us. Sorry, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. You know, I've got an airplane flying over the house. I really want to poke my head out the shed door, see what it is.
Do it. That's right. It's cold over there. Don't do it.
It is cold, but I do have my mum and son rail train fans hoodie, which has kept me warm for the last few weeks.
Nice.
I was watching Tammy and Ray's channel last night, putting out a load of shorts and a load of videos, and that huge Lego setup that Ray's working on. Outstanding. Yeah, shout out Tammy and Ray, by the way. Great channel. If you don't know Tammy and Ray, Ray is Tammy's son. He has special needs, but Tammy does so much for him, and they have such fun with their railway setup and the little hobbies they've got going on. Just brilliant. Really heartwarming stuff. If you want something to make you feel good, head over there and watch. There is a link in the description for Tammy and Ray's chat channel. Sarah Jane says, having a bath with candlelight and then running downstairs to warm and dry by the open fire. Yeah, great days. Dominique's joined us from the Netherlands.
Morning, Terry.
There you go, Tom.
Morning, Dom. How you doing?
I'm okay. I am what I'm building. This is the little generator.
We go
from
big on your
Mini
dom.
Art. A couple pieces of photo ads on it, and on the top you need the photo ads too. Maar I do custom made.
Sorry, Dom, this is for the Tiger One diorama, yeah?
Yeah, this for the Tiger One diorama, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have here jerry cans. This one is wrong. This one is right, I think. I don't know. One was wrong and one was right. You need to do photo ads in the middle. and then
Dominique,
one
you're
side-
insane. You are insane.
Come on,
That would drive me
Carol.
nuts. That, oh God, just too small.
And then on the other side,
So for the uninitiated out there, sometimes with a model kit, you want a bit more detail. And if you want hyper detail, you'll get this stuff called photo etch, which is, it comes on a brush sheet. You've got to nibble the little bits off, shape them, glue them on. It is, and I consider it the hardest part of any kind of modeling. Doing photo etch is just a nightmare, and I steer away from it. But I have full respect for the guys that do it,
this is
and
what
I love the results they get.
This is
It's
what I
gonna look
got on
nice.
the end.
Done. I mean, people that have seen on my channel before and on Dominique's channel, the dioramas that he does, they'll just blow you away. They're just real, super quality.
I can make this jerry cans and field drums and everything. And then I go weather it a little bit.
So is
And
the
then I
tank
said-
actually finished now, Dom?
No, the tank is not finished. I need to spray with the primer. But sometimes I have a couple days I feel me really good, and other days I feel me really bad.
Yeah.
Then I do nothing.
I am exactly the same. I've had a couple of good days where I really feel like doing some work on the old
Yeah.
YouTube, and I just get weeks where I just don't feel like doing it.
Yeah.
Nice one, Dom. Thank you for that.
Yeah. No problem.
Bob Price says Terry calling Dom nuts for doing photo etch, but Terry lights up everything. Yeah, but it's not doing the lighting and that. It's not so fiddly. Paul Price says evening, Plastic Monkey. Paul Price is, well, you can tell he's coming up green in the chat. Paul is one of our honoured members of the channel. Thank you again, Paul. Yeah, enjoy work, Panther. We'll catch up at some point. And thanks for popping in, buddy. And don't forget, everyone, this particular stream is being restreamed to both King Bob's channel and Scott's channel. So please, you don't have to watch on mine. Head over to Scott's, head over to Bob, show a bit of love over there. And I will clarify again, because we've been on about this in the green room on numerous occasions. I do the live streams for my friends. This is my social life. This is not to do with money or advertising money or revenue or anything like that. I do these for my friends. That's why once I've done my stream, I put it in the members area so my members can catch up with it at some other time. So that's that. Don't feel obliged to do any super chats. Don't feel obliged to do any memberships. I'm really not bothered. I have a day job. It's quite well paid. But if people do insist on taking out a membership, all that money goes towards paying for the StreamYard and keeping the channel going. That's that. And I hate having to say things like that. It should be obvious. Right, back to painting some little black bits on here. Getting back to that thing with the strikes of the 70s. I was only a kid back then, and I can't remember actually what it was about. Why was everybody on strike back in the 70s in the UK? When we had the power cuts and that. I think it must have been about 1975, 74. Let me look up on Google. In case you don't know, if you're viewing from somewhere else in the world, you're not up on British history and stuff like that. Back in the 70s, we had a Labour government. I think it was a Labour government. And all the unions went on strike. Just everyone seemed to be on strike. Never-ending strikes. And the whole country was blighted with power cuts and all sorts of stuff. Boston Buds has joined us. Welcome aboard, Boston Buds.
Hey, Boston.
We're going to Google it now. It might be an idea for a little history documentary. No, it's not World War II, so why do I bother? 1970s. Okay, strike.
Welcome, Mini Drops.
Here we go. It was the Conservatives. I get it. Okay, it was about this thing called the 3-day week. 3-day week was one of several measures introduced in the United Kingdom in 1973, 1974 by Edward Heath's Conservative government to conserve electricity, the generation of which was severely restricted owing to industrial action by the coal miners and railway workers. From January the 1st, 1974, commercial users of electricity were limited to 3 specified consecutive days consumption each week and prohibited from working longer hours on those days. God, how Neanderthal is that? You're only allowed 3 days of electricity. That's like being in a third world country. No disrespect to third world countries, but let me catch up with the chat just quick. It's all piling in. Just remember though, guys, if you do watch from somebody else's channel, you won't see all the chat. Just make sure you do a pop out on the chat on my channel before you disappear off to somebody else's, or vice versa. That's one thing StreamYard have to get sorted out, so that every channel that restreams gets all of the chat. There we go. So, what is that? 56. 56. Humbrol 56. What are you? Humbrol 56. Aluminum. Aluminum. Right, I need another micro brush. Oh, yeah. Micro, gotcha. These little tiny fingernail art brushes that I got from Temu, these have been a real blessing as well. Well, they are when the ends aren't knackered, but that's fine. Properly. Get in there. Right, micro brush. Come on. Right, thank you.
G'day, Carl.
Morning,
Morning.
Carl.
Hope everything there is great. It's been quiet. I know that.
Carl will be back on it soon, though.
Yeah, after the 17th, hopefully. So long as he doesn't get sick again. Paddle boats starting to take shape. Don't sneeze, Terry.
Oh, this, this is
You
why I
got the tongue
don't
out.
do the scale. It's so goddamn fiddly.
Yeah, you got the tongue out as well.
Tongue's firmly out, mate.
Dominic's got the coffee going.
No, it's no coffee. Tea.
Isn't it? Tea? Oh, okay.
I drink no coffee.
Mm.
Not good for me. Normally, I drink no tea in the morning.
Right.
I have it a little bit cold, because I drink tea and make my body warm.
Yeah. Don't tempt fate. Yeah. I'm not tempting anything.
Oh, stupid little seat.
No, Street's got feelings too.
After I've done this, I'm moving to snap together pre-painted kits.
That sounds painful.
I'm
Chewing
holding,
your
I'm holding my breath. I'm crossing my legs. I'm trying not to shake. Nightmare. I blobbed a bit on the bar.
Is there a spider I see there?
I blobbed a bit on the black.
You got a spider just in front of you there. See that?
Where?
Ah.
Where? No, it's okay. I'm not in Australia. There's nothing. We got no animals that can kill us in the UK, Scott. Not like your spiders.
Yeah, we got redbacks here. They'll kill you.
I think nature was trying to tell you Australians something.
Adapt.
You're not welcome. We're all dangerous.
No, we just adapted.
Right, I've only splodged one bit on this seat, and I can cover that up with black paint. So, got the little.
But you got to mix them.
God, that looks like such an uncomfortable seat. He just sat on metal.
Oh no, he would have had a parachute.
Oh, yeah, they'll be sitting on the parachute, won't they?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Let's put you down. Put you in there. Where's the little man? I need to make the little man. Let me make my little man. I'm hoping if they do an SOE version of this Lysander, that they include a full crew. Pilot, SOE operatives, stuff like that. Right, it doesn't say to do the little man right now, but I am going to cut him off the sprue and get him glued together. And another, say it again properly, a big hi to Carl and Michelle joining us, two of my favourite people in the entire world on YouTube. We've got the high god of modelling as well joining us in the chat. That's Lindsay. Oh, there's two pilots. Oh, it's not two pilots, is it? Oh, you dingbat. All right, so you get a pilot and a gunner with this kit. I didn't realise that when I started to cut these off. I better actually have a look at the instructions because they're going to have different arm positions. I know that. Right, get you out of there. Back on. Back on. In case you missed it from the beginning of the show as well, let me just go big. Just going to show you where I actually am with this thing. So I have put the internal structure together. None of it's weathered yet. This is just the basic greens and aluminiums. It has a base coat of aluminium and then the spray over with the cockpit green. Still waiting for a couple of bits to dry on that. So there'll be a little bit of blackwashing going on and a little bit of scraping for wear marks where it will show the aluminium underneath. So that's where I am with that. The one blessing with these little kits is, I mean, if I'd have cracked on with this last night, it would have been almost finished. I would have got all this done. Whereas with the 116, 124, they take a lot longer to finish. Mainly because the sheer amount of painting that needs to be done and weathering. But I might in the future do some more 148s or 132s. I certainly won't be doing 172. That's just far too small. King Bob, what is your actual favourite scale of model to do?
Bob is muted.
Bob?
Sorry, I was muted. Sorry. I've been sitting there chatting along. I do mostly 148 scale. That's my favorite scale for aircraft.
Right.
I do some 132nds, but I'm running out of room, so I'm finding myself moving towards the 72nd scale stuff more.
Right. Okay.
And that's why I started building a lot more cars, because cars take up a lot less space. And that's one model kit that normally will fit back in its box after it's built.
So it's usually space that governs what you're going to build.
Yeah. But not necessarily. But yeah, just getting at that point.
I've said it before, we need a museum that we can send all our models to make space.
I've got a bunch of them in storage.
Dominique, what's your go-to scale? Your favourite scale?
135th.
135.
Yes. The reason is I like military stuff. Vehicles. You have a lot of diorama stuff for that. And I like airplanes 148. And I have bigger. Only the problem is I have not the space to build it. And with cars is 125 and 124. That
Hey,
is,
Mike.
Scott,
the
favorite
most-
scale?
Huh?
I'll just say, g'day, Mikey. How you going? My favourite, well, aircraft is 148, but I don't mind 132 either, or 124 scale of that as well.
Just
Military vehicles, 135th
right.
for them. And yeah, that's all I can say, really. 148 scale is a decent size for being able to see what you're doing. And they don't take up as much space like a 132 or.
I mean, a bit embarrassingly, this is my first ever 1:48 scale model. Regulars will know my scales are 124, 116, 115, the odd 132, but I've never done a 148. And I am quite enjoying this. I am. I really am. And before I forget, I need to do something. I need to give a blue spanner to Bearded Veteran. I was watching some of his streams the other day, and they're really, really good. So,
Yes.
Bearded Veteran, if you don't mind, if you hop over to my channel, my YouTube channel, Little History, I'm going to drop you a blue spanner. That means you can drop links into my chat to your channel. But if you don't want a blue spanner, that's fine. I just offer them out to people that I get to
You'll
know.
also be able to click on anybody in the chat and go directly to their channel as well.
It's all right. I just made him moderator on mine as well. In fact, since there's a couple of people here, I'm going to do the same.
And the reason why I hand out the blue spanners is so that I know the people. I've got a crap memory at 60 years old, and I can't remember who's been on my. Sometimes I can't remember who's been on my panel. So I'll hand out the blue spanners. So basically, I know you, and you can be trusted to come on my panels whenever you want as well. And you can advertise your channel in my chat, which I really don't mind.
You're about to go live in an hour or so, aren't you, Mikey?
Say again, Scott.
I think Bearded Veteran's about to go live in an hour or so.
Oh, is he? Stick a link in then.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
I'm not a stream horse, so I don't mind people like leaving my channel to go watch somebody else's.
Yeah, no, I think it is 12 o'clock he go live.
Right.
My
Yep.
time.
Yep.
I'm not sure.
Mindrop says he's magnetizing Warhammer Tower Empire. I wish I'd done that to mine, actually. Mindrop.
10 p.m. my time, which is hour and a half away. There you go. Copy.
Well, if somebody wants to drop a link into Bearded Veterans channel, then please do.
Yeah, 11 a.m. Yes, Friday. That is
If I do
12, that's
that,
12 o'clock my time.
Go to everyone's. There you go.
Thank you, Scott.
It's the buddy build of the Shannon class life boat they're doing. episode 4 of at that too.
Okay, let me drop. Bearded Veteran, welcome to the land of the blue spanner. It also means anytime you want to drop in on my panels, you can do, Bearded Veteran. I really don't mind, and you can advertise your channel or your friends' channels as much as you want. Got an absolutely outstanding modelling and maker community going on. 24-hour coverage, more or less, across the world, from King Bob in America.
We just lost Bob.
Well, we had Bob in America. And on my streams as well, I leave Restream enabled, so people can restream it to their channels. I wonder what happened to Bob. I hope he's okay. Right, let's finish this little chair. God. I'm just a glutton for punishment.
Well, I think I'm steering closer to that colour. RLM grey. That'll work. Oh, he's back.
Nice.
Oh.
We're both drinking at the same time, Scott. Yeah. Welcome back, Bob.
Sorry, Bob, we both did you at the same time, which...
I set the hell down on top of my mouse and closed Windows.
Now, if we try to bring the same person in at once, it'll bring him in and then kick him out again. Back to the green room, that is.
I don't know if that killed my stream or not. Let me see if I got to restart it. I might have to restart it.
Yep, that's what I'll do.
Yep. Okay. Let me put the mouse over here so I don't do that again.
Your P47 is going to be most offended that you're painting it with a German colour, mate.
No, they won't know.
They were P47s were captured and painted in German colors.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know they'd actually managed to capture any P47s.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I did that with a lot of Allied aircraft.
P47s, P51s. They had they got one of the Corsairs that we sent over.
B-17s.
They even had a B-17 that they rebuilt from crashed parts and it flew. Yeah.
I know the Germans got their hands on an absolute shed load of Hurricanes when they got kicked out.
My favorite one was the Messerschmitt.
Well, when the Brits got kicked out of France, we left a load of Hurricanes behind. What the hell?
Ah, yes. No worries, Mikey.
Early on, the Germans got a crashed Spitfire, and they put the Messerschmitt nose on it and the Messerschmitt engine.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was just called the Messerschmitt. It was a Spitfire with a Messerschmitt engine. Yep, sure did.
56 and 53. Oh, this is such a pain having to convert these colours all the time.
Let's see, I don't know if I may have that picture on this computer. I don't remember.
53. Gunmetal. Ugh.
Pictures. Where would it be under?
Is that Airfix lifeboat that Bearded Veteran's doing?
Yes. The Airfix starter kit. The Shannon's class one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning kit, that is.
I tried to grab the kit myself to join in, but I was just unable to buy one here. Because it's not in stores.
I watched TBG's build of it. Blew me away. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a nice kit, and I think it is really weird. You cannot find it really easy. Well, what Scott's saying in Australia is not available.
Mm-hmm.
I think model kits you need to order it all over the world. Now I know the shipping cost is really expensive, but I think you let one shipping container and you do that with all stores over Australia. Yeah? Australia is really big. You do one big shipping container and you share the cost for shipping.
What was I just looking for there?
Then it's a lot cheaper, right?
It may be cheaper, but all the stores got their own suppliers, and they generally go through them. Yeah.
What really got me with that kit, though, with it being a starter kit, you expect it to be low detail, just basically lob it together. But what they've done with it seemed to be like an intermediate kit on the detail side of it.
Yeah.
But that is the same with that kits from any hobby headquarters, the 1/16 scale model kits.
Well,
that kits are available here in the Netherlands too, and that is an American. And that we're working together with the company in Germany, and Europa is shipping from Germany.
I thought it was. Oh, King Bob's back again. There we go.
There you go. There's a captured P-47 there.
Yep.
Do you know, I thought for a second there that it was an FW-190. And now I look at it. Yeah.
And you can see back here, there's a lot of other
That's
aircraft parts. There's a Mustang. Mustang they had torn apart and were rebuilding.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
And you see here's the GI here. This was one after the base that wherever this was captured.
Yep.
Yeah, they would bring in wreckage of crashed planes and put them back together.
That would make a great diorama,
really
wouldn't
it? Diorama scene, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 148, it's a little bit too big, but need a lot of space.
I went onto Amazon and I found this, and I thought the kit would come with it, but no. So I've got decals, but no. It's just a decal sheet.
Oh, God. I've nearly fallen for that one myself on eBay. There was a King Tiger up, and I thought, that's cheap, 150 quid. Tamiya, 1/16, full option. And then I read down to the small print, box only.
Oh, no.
Nearly pulled the trigger on it as well. And the thing is, if you do pull the trigger on something like that, and then you find out you've been ripped off because it said box only on the advert, you've got no recourse to get your money back.
Yeah, that's the same as me. I make the mistake too with decals. I buy the Tiger mod, and I buy the decals, but I have not the round circle decals from the Dutch. Only the numbers and the letters. You have that in the decal sheet. So I need to look for 1/32 scale decals, the round circles from the Dutch. I cannot find it. So I cannot build it before I have it.
Right, let me head over to Bearded Veterans and put a link in for the show.
No, nice mini drops.
You might lose me. I've got too many windows open on my browser.
Oh, take over.
On my piece of crap ancient Windows 10 computer. God, I never thought I'd be saying that this soon after I got Windows 10.
Yeah.
Well, I upgraded on Windows 11 now, so.
So just back to Bearded Veteran Creates. I will get a link in. If ever Bearded Veteran joins me on the panel, I'll put a link into the description of all my streams moving forward, because that's just what I do. So going live at, let's take a look. Copy.
Hey, Terry, now is my question. Normally on Friday morning, you need working, right?
Yeah, I've got Thursday and Friday off up until the 1st of April, Dominique. So every Thursday and Friday, I'm going to try my best to do a stream starting at 8:30 in the morning UK, 7:30 a.m. your time, 1:30 a.m. US Eastern Standard Time, and 7:30 p.m. Australia Standard Time. Look at me, I'm getting good with these time zones.
I am an hour later than you. You 8:30 start, and is it here 10:30? 9:30.
Oh, did I get it wrong?
Yes,
did,
you
didn't
say 8:30 my time.
8:30 UK, 9:30 in the Netherlands.
Yes.
So I've just dropped a link in there to Bearded Veterans show coming up in 70 minutes time.
I'll put a link to his channel as well.
Awesome. I mean, you guys out there watching, you're not forced to, but what I always ask, just to give us a bit of encouragement, is pop around people's channels, give it a little subscribe. It helps us all, even though the YouTube game isn't about the amount of subscribers we get anymore. For us to cover our costs on this, it's now about watching adverts and the amount of watch time you get on your videos. YouTube on their algorithm seem to have taken away your channel promotion side of it based on the amount of subscribers you have. That's gone now. So this is about watch hours and watching adverts, the odd advert maybe. I know they're annoying, but it's how we can claw some cash back to pay for the streaming platforms we use. Okay, Scott, get the violins out, mate.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not bloody watching adverts. Don't come on here, watch adverts.
I just had a plane fly over. It did get a little bit noisy.
Busy day for aircraft, mate. I had one earlier.
I live under the flight path to the airport, so
Well, I'm surrounded by York is kind of surrounded by little airfields,
mm,
and we'll see the odd Spitfire every now and again. We'll see like what are they called now? What are them little planes that pilots get first time round? What are they called? Oh,
Cessnas. Cessnas or the Tiger Moths?
Cessnas. That's it. Get loads of Cessnas going over.
Mm. Mini Ross has been enjoying the streams.
That's it.
That's
Pipers and Cessnas.
Pipe, yeah,
Same difference.
Beechcrafts. Yep.
I still can't get that video out of my head, Scott, that we were on about the other day of that lady that had passed her pilot's test, and she's in a Cessna, and she then upgrades to another aircraft, and because she'd never turned on or off her sat nav in it, what's it called? Garmin or whatever it is that they have in them.
Yeah.
She got totally lost right above the airport that she'd just taken off from. And then, like, the investigation afterwards, because she actually crashed and died, which is quite sad. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh about that. But I just found it odd that she didn't know how to turn on her sat nav.
Mm.
Because she'd never had to do it before. She starts the plane up and it automatically starts, so she didn't know where the on-off button was. Just mad.
It is mad because usually all that's set up before you even take off.
Mm.
It's part of the checklist.
But I compare it to like having done maintenance for such a long time in my life as a career. I know for sure if something has the ability to go wrong, it will.
Mm. Oh yeah, yeah.
Let me see if I can find the video because you will find it unbelievable. I'll put a link in. It was ages ago I watched it. It's not going to be in my history anymore. YouTube.
Bloody hell. Got new neighbours moved in across from where I am, and they've got a young child, and she's just going right off. I don't know what about. It's none of my business, but she's just screaming her head off. Oh yeah, Lindsay's live today from 1 p.m. UK time.
Cool. We'll get some links in for that as well, Linz.
Carl's already done it.
All right, nice one.
Yeah, but
Oh, I can't find the video now. I'm not going to bother looking for it anymore. Right. Back to StreamYard.
hey Tash.
Carl says if anything. Carl says if she's anything like Michelle, she'd have been arguing with the Garmin. I'm guessing Michelle's not watching at the moment, Carl. We've just been joined by Crafting Budgie Mama. Hey, Natasha, how you doing?
Natasha.
I just put links into the Lindsay's. That way it goes on the 3 channels, and it's just on all channels.
Loads and loads of streams going on within the community today. Just hop around, show a bit of love. Bearded Veteran at 11 and Lindsay at 1 o'clock, is it?
Yeah. 1 o'clock. No, yeah. 1 p.m. UK time. 12 a.m. my time.
I think we'll go to 11 o'clock then. And then after that, I might be able to get some work done on my Lysander.
Yep.
That's 1 hour's time, by the way, everyone. And then you can all hop over to Bearded Veteran for a while, and then Lindsay at 1 o'clock. Great day for live streams.
She is ouch. Skillet pain.
Right, I can't glue the chair in yet, can I? Yes, I can. You're going in.
Uh,
And these new magnifying glasses are great, Scott. I don't know why I didn't get a set of these ages ago.
yeah, I'm going to have to get a new set.
You can see all the mistakes I'm making. Glorious 1080p. Oh, no, you didn't just do that. Ugh.
What you do?
Broke the arm off the chair again. God damn it. Cack-handed idiot.
Oh, hi,
dear.
Natasha. Hi, Carl. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Otto.
You haven't lost it, have you?
I have. It's pinged off somewhere.
Oh, no.
Whose idea was it to do a 148 scale? Bloody pig.
Yours.
I am not going to spend the rest of the day looking for this bit. I am not. If I don't find it in the next 5 minutes, it'll be a war loss, a war casualty. God damn you.
What is the part what you're looking for?
The arm off a chair.
Oh.
Broke a little arm off, just here.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Far.
I'm going to do
What
a bit
you
of
can
painting, I think.
What you can do, take your hand, go over the paper,
Uh-huh.
and then you find it. I have that too a couple times.
Uh-huh. It's that small, though. If I take even the slightest breath, it's going to fly off somewhere else. Come on. Got to be here somewhere. Can't have gone far. I just had it there. Has it dropped into there? Ah. No. Ah, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, found it. Right. I got it.
Good.
Had it. Ah, there it is. Bloody stay there now. Absolute git. Normal service will be resumed shortly, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologise for any interruption to your flight. Right. You see, once this seat is inside the cockpit, there's no way I can knock off that thing again. So that's in. Come on, get in. Yes. Booyah! Better get the seat straight as well, or it's going to play hell with my OCD. That's another thing as well. I reckon all modelers have, to a certain extent, varying degrees of OCD. Ninja Girl says, I don't know how you showed up in my feed, but I gave you a like. Please don't turn out to be a sicko. Weirdos are fine. I know. You seem cool. Well, thank you very much, Ninja Girl. We're just old. A bunch of old farts doing models. Well, Dominique's not old. And welcome. We're just a community of makers. We make stuff, whether it be Lego, knitting, diamond art, model kits, painting, anything. Time to go around the tables as well, just in case you're mystified at what we're building. I am building an Airfix model kit of a Westland Lysander aircraft. I'm just doing the cockpit and all the bits inside at the moment. We've got King Bob from the United States of America, who is currently making a huge riverboat. Look at that.
Yep, working on the Robert E. Lee.
Still reckon you should motorise it, Bob.
Do that?
Too late. It's not too late.
No, well, thing is, you don't really. There's only that much of it that shows. So, even if you cut the motor in to turn it, you're not really going to see it moving.
Do you have any like lakes or big wide rivers nearby?
Oh, I have a huge river right next to me, but it would last about 4 seconds before it went under.
Atol's joined us as well. Good morning, Atol. Yeah, both of those, Atol. I reckon all modelers have either got OCD or ADHD. And Athol's doing decorating. My wife's doing that at the moment. Every time I come out to the shed, she looks at me with those eyes saying, you should be helping me doing the decorating. But no, this is my holiday time. And Ron's joined us as well. Guys, don't forget, link at the top of the chat if you want to join us. Usual subjects, if you're bench making stuff, come on in. We're here for the next hour or so, till 11 o'clock at least, until Bearded Veteran starts. And of course, after that, we've got Lindsay's builds coming up at 1 p.m. And Bob, you're on tonight from midnight, aren't you? UK time.
Me? No. That's Tuesday nights.
Oh, is it? Brian's on tonight though. It's Brian that's on tonight, is it?
No, he's on tomorrow. On Saturday.
I'm doing well here with the times. And across all the platforms right now, we have got 40 people watching. Keeps on bouncing between 45 and 40. That's including the Rumble, the Twitch, Instagram, who we lost ages ago, by the way. Hopefully, we've got some Instagrammers who have popped over to the YouTube channel in 4 glorious 1080p. And welcome, whoever you are, wherever you're watching from, whichever platform, or whatever time it is, whatever country. And we've got Wayne Welly joining us from Wales. Hey, Wayne, how's your pee-pee? I would love to say that. Wayne's been in hospital having something done to his kidney stones or whatever, and he's just out recovering at the moment. So, no, Wayne, I'm going to have to do that. It's never. I should write down everybody's schedule so I can get it out there properly. And we've got the rather awesome Carl and Michelle returning back to YouTube on the 17th of February. Now they've got all the new computer equipment, and hopefully they'll have a good internet connection. Keep my fingers crossed there for that one. See, I told you, so much going on tonight. Kits and Bits is on as well. Best of 67. Carl, if you want to drop links to your mates, then you can do. I was bouncing on tables as well. And we've got Dominique, who's making a World War II Tiger 1 tank. Let me just go a biggie on Dominique. There we go. And Dominique's from the Netherlands.
I'm building this.
So it's a Tiger 1 diorama with a generator, oil cans, and all that kind of stuff. And this is the generator that
Yes.
Dominique is currently building. Loads
And
of difficult to work with photo etch as well.
Jerry cans. Come on, camera. Oh.
Having trouble focusing, mate. Oh, there we go.
And a couple steel drums. I need to weather that stuff. I'm a little bit struggling with the handles. I removed one, was not nice.
Yeah.
Now I make the choice. I fill the holes. I drilled the holes. Lost a couple
God,
days
that
ago.
looks
I can
tiny.
fill it up
2
and do
millimeters
it again.
across.
And this little container.
Oh, we've got John Alec coming up tonight as well. God damn, how can I forget that? Let me drop a link in for John Alec. Thank you, Dominique. Right, I need to go find a link for John Alec now. Oh, where's he gone? There is a link to John Alec's channel in the description to today's video. John Alec, really good mate of mine. Another crazy man from the United States. Let me get this stuck out there. Here we go. Oh, thank you, Dominique. I'm going to do it again so it goes out to all the platforms. Hang on, Control V.
And that is handy. I have a second computer screen. I have my OBS and my Stream Deck and everything on my left screen, and on my right screen I have StreamYard and YouTube.
Nice setup, mate.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that. That's my main thing. I like to have a third one, but I have not the space for the third one.
It is a John Alex stream. It's absolute cracking stream. It really is.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the United Kingdom, would you please welcome the one and only Natasha?
You're
Hey, Tash, how
right.
you doing?
I'm alright. Getting there.
Oh, what you building?
I've started this probably about a week or so ago now.
Oh,
Big,
nice.
huge Notre Dame.
Do you know, I
And
thought
it's
it was
been-
York Minster then for a second. Looking
so
awesome.
it's a huge build right now.
And that's one of those blocks things, is it?
This one's proper Lego. This was bought for me.
Oh, wow.
So I've got quite a far length to go to complete it yet.
I hope you
It's
thank
over
me for that, because that Lego
36
stuff is not
bags.
cheap.
I don't know how much this was, and I don't want to know because it's a friend that bought it for me. So, yeah, there's over 30 odd bags to get out of blocks, so God knows how many Lego bits are in this. And that's as far as I've done for a couple of weeks. I'm doing that.
Looks ace. Looks absolutely ace.
Yeah, he's getting there. Don't know where I'm going to put it when I've done it though.
How's the budgies?
They're all good. I don't know if you knew, I lost little Bobby recently who I fostered, then decided to keep him.
Right.
Yeah, he sadly passed away, but he's next to Mickey.
It must be heartbreaking when they pass away. I mean, how long do budgies live for?
It varies. Some of them can last till they're 20-year-old.
Really?
As long as they're well looked after, well fed, vegetables, all that with them, that they can live quite a long life. Unless it's like Mickey, she was one of the rare budgies, so they can up and down vary with them ones. But she was my first girl. But the others, they're tweeting away like hell in the other room. So I just got a desk from my bedroom and I thought, you know what, they're too noisy at the minute. It's that time of year for them. I've got a couple in breeding conditions. But yeah, they're all doing good. Rehomed one boy. Say about 3 weeks ago now. He's gone
As
on
I've
to a
mentioned
new
numerous
home.
times on the channel, everyone, it's not just for people who make plastic model kits. Anyone, when I do a Maker's Mojo edition of the show, it is for anyone who's at their bench making whatever they're making that is their particular weapon of choice. And you're more than welcome once you're a part of the community. Once you've got your blue spanner, you can dive in here and come on the panel anytime you want to show the world what you're making. And I love it. I love looking at different hobbies, because you never know. I might take up a different hobby. I mean, there was one point I did diamond dots, but no, I resisted. I resisted that one.
You do know you can get war tanks and all that now in Lego and blocks, don't you, Terry?
Well, at least I look at it like at least people are creating something, you know. And I'm going to sound like a really odd fart now. I mean, I play video games as well, so it's not that. I'm not having a go at video games, but people put too much time into video games, which doesn't create anything. You've got nothing to show for the time that you put into it. Whereas hobbies, making stuff, creating things, and quite often really impressive stuff as well, you've got something to show for the time that you put in. Something to hand down to your kids. Something, you know, they might enjoy in the future. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
I'll get off my pedestal now.
I have one of them for you. You never off it. Sorry if you hear birds outside. I'm in my bedroom.
Hey, no worries. We've had aircraft, helicopters, everything flying over today.
Oh, nice. As long as it's good helicopters and not the ones that you think something's seriously wrong with someone.
I've only ever been in an actual helicopter once in my life, and it was one of the army ones that they use. I forget which one it was now. I was so young when I went in it. All I remember was the noise, just the loudest noise.
I'm not getting my feet off the ground, that's for sure. You have to sedate me to get me in an aeroplane or a helicopter. Excuse me.
Two options.
Natasha,
Yeah,
is your house now finished?
it's finished. Obviously, I'm unpacking everything again. Second time, third time going. I do have a plumber coming in today at some point because there's another leak where my tank is, where the new one is. So I don't know if that tank's got to be pulled out or what at the minute because there's a leak behind it.
Okay.
So, but other than that, yeah, rewiring's done. They redecorated it for me. My kitchen, my bathroom weren't upgraded because it's too new still. Kitchen's had total upgrade, and the whole of rewiring in this place, light sockets, switches, everything.
Yeah.
So I've got extra little bits and pieces here. But yeah, it seems once I've settled down again, I'll be alright. Majority of it's unpacked, but it's like, oh my god, where's that? I don't even know where that bit is yet. It was all rushed unpacking it. So I was only given a couple of weeks to pack everything. Everyone else had a bit more time than that. So, but I had some really good help with it.
Okay. Yeah, want I saw the pictures and I have no idea what to say there. What was absolutely looking absolutely was terrible to see.
At beginning, yeah.
You was in a hotel room, right?
Yeah, I was in hotel about a
And
month.
you not pay for that hotel room, right?
No, didn't have to pay.
Okay.
And my budgies were paid for as well in their kennels.
Okay.
And the boys have been placed in one of their adverts. And I was like, that's sunny. So,
Again, I was watching a YouTube video the other day where, you know, these courtroom things, because in America they're allowed, and it's great this, in America they're allowed cameras in the courts to watch the actual
yes.
court cases, and they're allowed to broadcast them as well. And there was
Yep.
this judge, great judge. This woman was in front of him, and she was had to explain why she hadn't paid a rent, right, on a flat, and she
Yeah.
was also blind, right, and she was saying that she's got records of her paying the rent, and she asked for receipts off the landlord, but the landlord wouldn't give her the receipts,
Yeah.
and to add insult to injury, they cut the power to her flat.
Oh my god.
She had no heat in the middle of winter, right? The landlord cut the power to try and force her to pay rent she'd already paid and had records of, right? And the judge just went off at the landlord. Man alive. Just absolutely crucified the landlord and said, right, you're not paying this. You're not paying that back rent. Ignore all that. And the landlord, I want to see he raised a case against the landlord himself.
Oh yeah, that's
cool.
Judge Simpson.
Brilliant.
In New York.
It's
Yeah,
brilliant.
Detroit. Yeah, he's great.
Not cool for her. It might have been stressful, but I reckon it's good for the judge to even do that against him.
But imagine what kind of, I'm going to say it, what kind of arsehole do you have to be to cut the power to a blind woman in the middle of winter?
Exactly. I don't get people.
Just Some people need sending to prison and throwing away the keys.
if not more.
Alrighty, I have returned.
Hey, Scott, welcome back, mate.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Don't break it now, Tosh.
Yeah, Carl mentioned earlier on that we got 25 watching on the YouTube. There's another 10 spread around the other platforms, the Rumble, the Twitch, and everything else. So he mentioned that there's only 10 thumbs up on my channel. I'm really not fussed about the thumbs up. I mean, I know how difficult it can be just clicking a button.
I'll say nothing.
Well, first thing first is you got to find that button first.
Yeah, I know it's really difficult, Scott.
Yeah.
I can never find the damn button.
No, I'm really not.
Your fault.
And don't everyone watch on my channel either. Hop around. Go watch on Bob's. Go watch on Scott's. Show them some love.
I don't mind playing video games.
I don't either.
It's quite.
No, I'm actually really happy with the way things are going. I think, well, we had 1,915 subs the other day, and let's see what we're on now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now just 79 subs away from 2K.
No, 2K.
2K's coming, baby. And for the 2,000 subscriber special, I will be sat at my bench. No, what am I going to do for my 2,000 subscriber special?
Wear a dress, a wig, and high heels.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, because you love your subs so much.
No. That
Yes,
wouldn't be
sir.
loving my subs. That would make people vomit.
And?
What am I going to do for the 2,000 sub special? Because it's coming. I reckon next couple of weeks we'll be there. Right, that's that bit. I just don't get this next bit. It's got question marks. 2 boxes, both got a question mark in. You can have either or. So which either or am I going to go for?
Oh no, you too.
Either or, eh? Look at the either or.
As long as it doesn't have an E or.
Someone wants to explain to me what that means. Anyone? Hang on, let me just put it on big so you can see.
What are you?
Big.
So what are you looking at?
I'm looking at the 2 boxes with the question marks. Hang on, let me focus it.
Question marks. They're
Optional. as usual.
it depends on what version you're doing. So you can either do it or you don't, and it's not focusing properly. I assume that's what the
If you do version A, looks like if you do version A, you do those parts. Otherwise, you don't.
Yeah.
So the version B bit then, that's the difference.
Yeah.
So I can either have that with the 2 little sideboards on it, or that with what looks like ammunition cases. Okay.
I wouldn't know what they are.
I should rename my channel Stupid Guy Does Modelling.
Say nothing.
Sorry, that's what you already call the channel. Sorry.
Ah,
Dutch Dave, the Flying Dutchman, has joined us. Ladies and gentlemen, the hardest working man on YouTube every single day, putting out a little short video of an unboxing. And it's great stuff. If you haven't subscribed to Dutch Dave yet, Dutch Dave, drop a link into your channel, please.
Wayne's got a good one for you. Can you hear him choking then?
No, no, no.
And Mikey's just hit 600 subs. Cheers, Terry.
No worries, bearded veteran. Like I say, it's about community. Share the love around. You guys have helped me get to nearly 2,000 subs. It's just payback, that's all.
Yeah, optional version, that's it. Yeah.
Thank you, Dave. Seriously, Dutch Dave channel, great channel. And obviously, when he pops his clogs, he's going to leave all of his model kits to me.
You wish.
Oh, there you go. The underbelly's done.
Okay, let's put Scott at big. Okay, Scott, start at the beginning because we've got a lot of new viewers right now. Tell us what it is, what it's part of, who made it, what you've done.
It's a plane made by a manufacturer, and it's it's a P-47 dual kit. It came with the
What did it come with, Scott?
Jeep, Willis Jeep,
Willis.
which is that thing there. It's in my hand, look.
There we go. That is a Willie. A Willie's Jeep.
That is a
It's
small Willie.
It sort of
We've got
became.
Bill joining us as well. Hey, Bill's right. Welcome aboard.
Oh, g'day, Bilge. There you go, mate.
It's coming in from somebody else's channel.
Be mine, I reckon. And my
Yeah, welcome aboard, Bill's right.
Hey, Bill, how you doing this morning? Or it's evening. It's for evening for you, I guess, over there. He's another Aussie.
Tico had a focus for some reason, but
What's that stuff you got stuffed in the wheel wells?
That's that paper.
Foam.
Oh,
there you go.
no. Great idea.
Let's have a look. No, so he's
Not highlighting that one, Wayne. A bit too close to the bone. Nice one. So, two-part kit. You get a P47D and a Willys Jeep in one kit from Tamaya. I can't remember the price on that, but you can look it up if you fancy doing one. And we got King Bob. He's doing the riverboat.
Yeah.
Which is looking spectacular. It really is.
You know, all that work that I did under here, you're never going to see it again.
Oh,
I'm sure I've already asked you, Bob. What does a kit like that cost?
Here in the U.S., you can pick them up for around $50.
yeah, Bilge, I had a wheel in my hand.
So UK money, that would be around about £38. So a lot of kit for 38 quid. A lot of kit.
The amazing thing is they make a laser cut wood deck kit for this. It's
Right.
$30 more than the kit is. $50 for the wood plank deck. The laser cut peel and stick. That's why I painted my deck.
Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. See, another great thing about doing these live streams, you often see kits that you didn't know existed. I didn't know stuff like that existed before I saw Bob doing it.
It's an old kit. They've been around for. I don't even know when this one was done. I'd have to look on Scale to find out. It's been around for a long time. I know probably 40 or 50 years.
Split this back up again, and I'm going to bring my camera back because I want to show you something. Now, put my autofocus on. There we go. A few of us were raving the other day. Not raving mad, but raving over the quality of the artwork that Airfix are now doing with their new releases. Airfix have always been pretty good at doing artwork, but for me, the thing that when I got this, it just screamed at me, buy me, buy me, buy me. Great artwork. The same with oh God, Scott, help me out. That three-wheeling that six-wheel wagon that Airfix have released. What's it called again?
Oh, I can't remember. It starts with S. I know that. Is it?
Stalwart. That's it. The
Yeah,
Stalwart.
that'll work.
Great artwork on that as well. But it just great artwork every time. Look at that. And that's what I'm currently building. This is the Lysander, Western Lysander. Just beautiful. They should have put a poster in the box. I'd have framed that.
Does anybody know why there's a little window at the rear?
Sightseeing.
Yeah, that's about it.
I don't know. I'll look into that when I do my next documentary.
Yeah.
There is another documentary dropping on Monday on the Lysander and with the unboxing of this, the original unboxing, my verdict of the kit so far. So look out for that. Be dropping sometime Monday. Obviously, members first for a week or so, and then it'll go generally public for those that are interested. And there's a video in the members. If we've got any members watching right now that haven't seen it, in the members area right now of the finished Hurricane, and I can't remember if I put a little documentary at the beginning of that. Let me go and have a look. That's in the members area now, anyway. Okay, back on with this. So I need those parts. I've got that off. Which version am I going to go for? Go for the one with the most bits. That one. All right.
Yeah, this kit was originally produced in 1958, and the last time they put it out was somewhat time in the 2000s.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Dutch Dave just said, passenger seat window. That's what that window is. Like a bus.
On the airplane, it's probably a camera port.
Could be.
Well, if it was, they'd have to tilt the aircraft to one side.
Yeah,
Unless they're taking pictures of other aircraft.
they're usually on the port side. They'll do a banking curve circle whatever they're wanting to take pictures of to take pictures.
Ah, that makes more sense.
A lot of Spitfires had them too. They had the camera port right behind, and the P-40s also had a camera port right behind the cockpit on the port side. They had gun cameras in the wings that took to see where they were shooting at. So if they were doing a photo recon, then they had a camera that stuck out that was on the port side. That would be a still camera, whereas the gun camera would be a moving camera, film camera.
I get you.
Movie camera. After all that footage from World War II planes being shot down, that was all gun camera footage. Pilots hated them because they'd take out one of their guns to put the camera in its place. So you're running like a Corsair, you'd be running on 5 guns instead of 6.
I still maintain one of the best bits of gun cam footage that I've ever seen was I think it was a Tempest taking out a train. I could be wrong on that though. I can't remember which aircraft it was. Okay, that's that bit. Now I need C4. You mentioned C4 on a stream and instantly alarm bells start ringing at MI5. soon as I finish today's stream, I will be going into town to do a little bit of shopping. After Bob gave me that great tip yesterday of what to use as side cutters, rather than spending 40, 50 quid on some side cutters, just go and get some toenail clippers. Thank you again for that tip, Bob. Great
No
tip.
problem.
And for new viewers as well, who might not get Wayne Welly's humour, it's his job on the channel to keep me grounded and keep my ego in check by taking the piss at every single chance he gets. Wayne Welly's just got a Temu ad. I've got no control over the adverts, Wayne.
I don't think
Yeah,
I've
they
ever
stick
seen
'em in.
Thankyou ad.
They stick them in wherever they want. You can't set it up where you can do it manually, but then you have to do it so many times an hour or something. You have to.
Bob, shush! I want the advertising revenue.
Well, no, but I mean, you could have to where you're set right now. Well, YouTube picks where they stick it in there. You can't set it up to where you like say, okay, after these messages, we'll be right back. Hit the button and it runs the ads, and then
What, you can do that? You can say, "Oh, there's some adverts coming up. We'll be right back."
yeah, you can set it up.
Oh, how cool!
It's more of a pain in the butt to me, but yeah, you can do it.
Carl's just got a makeup advert. You know, these adverts are directed to what you watch, Carl.
Then why are mine all in Spanish?
Benny.
Yeah, that's a good point. If you actually don't want adverts, just go watch via somebody else's channel. Because it's being restreamed on King Bob's and on Scott's.
Well, I'm monetized too, so they get commercials over there too.
All right, so you stuff if you go to Bob's as well. Or if you get monetized, Scott.
You have to on Scott if he's not monetized, yeah.
I'm not monetized.
But they'll still throw them in occasionally, even when you're not monetized.
Bill's right. He's asking what Dom's up to. Okay, we've actually just been to Dom, but I'll go back there so Dom can explain what he's doing.
What
Go
I'm
on, Dom,
doing,
take it away.
I make a diorama for my tiger tank on the flat bed, and I buy this kit for it. And I'm building all the fuel drums and the jerry cans and the little generator and oils, and I have a couple other ones I do on the tiger tank. I do a couple bicycles on it. German bicycles, really easy kit. The figures going in the spare box. And I have this one to build for the tiger tank too. I have another box, but there's not enough in it anymore. That's what I do. I buy another one and I use a couple cradles of this and set it on the flatbed too. So yeah, that's what I'm doing on the moment. The tiger tank is in the box. I cannot show it on the moment. I need to prime that thing. Maybe I do that this afternoon. I don't know.
So the main build of the diorama is a Tiger 1. And then the rest of the diorama, you've got the generator and all the oil cans and fuel cans and stuff like that to go with it.
Yeah.
So there you go, Boston Buds. Sorry, Bill's rap, that was.
That was Bill's right.
Nice, Dom.
Thanks, Alex.
7:58. 68. 7.
And if you have just joined us, welcome aboard. We are live streaming to Rumble, to Twitch. We were on Instagram earlier, but they only give us like 1 hour to stream, and then it cuts us off. More their fault than ours. And of course, YouTube in full glorious 1080p. We are also restreaming to Bob's channel. Thank you, Bob. And restreaming to Scott's channel. Thank you, Scott. As with all my streams, people who join us on the panel, they can restream it to their channel. It's about community. It's about building this thing up. I'm kind of already there now, monetized, and it's payback. Anyone who comes on this channel, they can advertise their channel. I really don't mind. So I help my friends who have helped me grow. So that's how it works. That's how mates work. So there is something in it for me. There's something in it for you guys. And also we get to see some great building and making from around the world. Bob's in America, Scott's in Australia, Crafting Budgie Mamas from the UK, Dominique from the Netherlands. We get people from all over the world joining us. Today, you've got some great streams coming up. You've got Bearded Veteran coming up in exactly 15 minutes' time. You've got Lindsay's Builds coming up at 1 o'clock. You've got John Alex show coming up tonight at 7 o'clock, I do believe. And then the Masters show coming up after that. Are they on at the same time? Anyone help me out?
8:30.
8:30.
8:30.
I'm 5:30.
You're just confusing me now. Thanks, everyone.
It's good, isn't it?
And we got Amanda joining us. Hey, Amanda. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, Amanda.
Amanda's one of my favourite people in the entire world. Absolutely batshit crazy. Love it. Amanda, the link is there if you want to join us for the last 15 minutes, my dear. Does some amazing... By the way, don't take... I was just kidding there. He does some outstanding stuff with the crochet.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, well, he's just got, oh, God, the cactus. And it was a cactus.
Really?
Oh, right. I'm going to put a note in my diary for that one. Amanda's birthday stream on Sunday at 9 p.m.
Ooh.
Oh, Tasha's on at 5:30. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, I'm lost here. Tasha, you going live at 5:30?
Yeah, I always do the Friday evenings when I'm back home.
All right, okay. Drop a
Never
link in.
taken up.
Drop a link in, Tash, please.
What? Oh, for my
To your show,
channel?
yeah.
No, that's asking, isn't it?
So John at 8 p.m. and Festa at midnight. Okay, brilliant.
Yeah, it's usually about 8 o'clock. Just before 8 o'clock I finish. Do you want my channel or what? Which one?
Just link directly to your live. Have you set your live up yet?
Yeah.
Okay, if you set your live up, just do a link directly to the live or your channel. Either or, Tasha, I don't mind. Oh, Carl's already done it for you. He's put a link into your channel.
Oh, yeah, I ain't got the live one because I ain't on YouTube.
I have it.
Hang on, your birthday was on the 4th. Wasn't that your birthday as well, Scott?
Mine was yesterday
Mine next week.
on the
Good
6th.
Amanda, look at that. Birthday's really close.
I'm next week. But I'm hiding from you all.
I'm going to do it like this. That way it goes on all channels. Paste. This is for Natasha's live.
Oh, thank you. I was trying to hunt for it.
There it is. Surprise,
Okay.
Bandit.
I was going round the houses and all that.
Mm. Either way, Bilge, that is all outlaw paint.
Hang on, Scott. Let me put you up big.
No, you don't have to.
You see, the great thing about outlaw paint is they do stripy paint.
It's olive drab with what did I use? German dark green, I think it was. Like it's almost black. So yeah, it came out well.
Mind Drops has just said Tau Ghost Keel is done finally, can start the Riptide. Mind Drops, if you have got a YouTube set up, then you're more than welcome to pop in and show us what you've done. There is a link posted to the top of the YouTube chat.
Hmm.
And once you've joined us on the panel, I can give you a blue spanner, and that means you can join anytime you want.
Yeah.
Entirely up to you, buddy, but we all like seeing new kits, new models. Yeah, no worries, mate. But the offer's there.
Okay. Let's see. Done with this for a little while.
Okay, gang, I think we're going to call it there because we got Bearded Veteran Show coming up at 11. Give you time to grab a cookie, switch over there.
Yep.
Again, I thank everyone for joining me on today's show. King Bob from the United States, Crafting Budget
You're
Mama,
welcome.
Scott from Tasmania, and Dominique from the Netherlands. We will be back some point over the weekend. There'll be a pop-up. Yeah, probably. I might even get this Lysander finished this weekend. I'm dropping a video on Monday of the unboxing and a little bit more history on the Lysander. So watch out for that. Members first for the first week of the drop, and then it'll probably go public. Can't guarantee that because I sometimes forget to put things public. Thank you to Rumblers, thank you to Twitchers, thank you to the Instagrammers, and thank you YouTube. Full glorious 1080p little history signing out. Have a great day, everyone.
Bye. Bye.